Kroger Delivery makes it easy to do your holiday shopping in a jingle. There might be a lot on your to-do list, but thanks to Kroger Delivery, you can get everything you need delivered straight to your door at the same great prices you'd find in store. Our refrigerated trucks always ensure that your groceries arrive fresh. And right now, you can save $20 on your first order of $75 or more and get free delivery with a Boost membership. Restrictions apply. See site for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast. I am your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am thrilled to have you join me on this transformative journey. You see, every day we dive into a powerful conversation about self-discovery, healing, and empowerment. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery, where we believe that loving yourself is the first step to living a fulfilling life. You can expect insightful discussions, practical tips, and inspiring stories. Plus, we'll occasionally welcome special guests who will share their unique perspectives on self-love and personal growth. So get comfy, grab your favorite beverage, and let's embark on this journey together. Because it's time to embrace the beautiful person that you are. So let's elevate our lives one episode at a time. Now let's get started. All right, happy new year, my beautiful souls, and welcome to the Season of Self-Love, your daily dose of inspiration and growth. I am your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am so beyond excited to welcome you to 2025, our year of rebirth. You see, this time is to embrace our new beginnings, shed our old paradigms, and just step into the most empowered version of yourself. And to support you on this journey, I've created a very special gift, a free download workbook to guide us through the first 6 transformative months of this year. This is something new. I figured just a few days ago, I said, what's something new that I can add to this year for our rebirth? But also, and I didn't mention this before, is that this will be us going into season 3. So today is the first episode of season 3. So for this workbook, it's more than just goal setting. It's about diving deep into your rebirth. Together, we'll journey through themes like January is the new beginning. February is self-compassion, and all the way through to June's creative expression. And my beautiful people, this is our sacred space for growth, reflection, and abundant transformation. So before we dive into the details, let's take a quick break. And then when we return, we'll get back into this topic. All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And we'll be right back.
Washington Wellness Institute focuses on healing always. For me, if I look good, then I feel good. If I feel good, then I share the good. If I share the good, then I celebrate the good. If I celebrate the good, then I live the good. So I can be paid to be my greatest. But I have to learn the good to be the good.
So, what does it take to be the greatest? It's as simple as a free 15-minute consultation. Be kind to yourself and heal always.
Hey, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. By bridging the gap between them all. And we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by. Me and Dr. Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to xnyomi.com and tell them Nyomi sent you. All right, my beautiful people, well, welcome back to the Season of Self-Love podcast. This is where today we're talking about rebirth. 2025 is all about the year of rebirth, and today begins our journey with new beginnings. And before the break, I talked about our a free download workbook for this year and for this season, this series, this season. And I am truly excited about just sharing some things with you about that today. That's what we're going to talk about a little bit today with some more things that I am going to bring to you. But before we dive into the details, let's start the year off with a nice grounding meditation to set our intentions and embrace the power of new beginnings, all right? So if right now, wherever you at this moment, you find a very sacred place, and for you to close your eyes. All right, I want you to take your first conscious breath of 2025. Inhale deeply in through your nose, holding it for a moment. Now exhale gently through your mouth. Feel the freshness of this moment, the power of new beginnings. Now as you breathe in again, I want you to invite possibilities, transformation, and purpose. Now as you breathe out, I want you to release any fears, doubts, or resistance. Breathe into the infinite potential of this year. Feel your readiness to embrace this journey, to step into your elevation, and to fully claim your rebirth. Now take one final deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring this attention forward with you, that you are ready to begin again. All right? All right, my beautiful people, if you are new here to the Season of Self-Love podcast, it's something that we do every day, Monday through Friday. It just helps to ground us before we get into the topic at hand, all right? So let's talk about introducing the Rebirth Guide. Family, I am so thrilled to share the Year of the Rebirth Workbook. This is more than a planner. It's a sacred companion for your transformation. When I thought about this a few days ago, I said, okay, we're going to do this. We got to do something different. We ended off the year so strong with dominating all of last year. And now we're coming in with the rebirth. And I know we learned a lot of things from the paradigm and all kinds of stuff through our last season, as well as the amazing guests that came on. And so I wanted to make sure that we stayed on that momentum and we would continue to go on. So this is how I'm going to structure the guide. One, we're going to have a monthly framework. Each month builds on the last with deep reflection questions, practical exercises, and actionable plans. And that's along with the guests as well. What I tell you, when I thought about this, I said, okay, I'm going to take my time. So I know I'm talking about it today. And it's not ready today, but it will be ready by Monday. So that's giving me 3 more days to finish off what I'm doing, because I want to make sure that everything is exactly what it needs to be. All right. The next one is integrating practice, daily journaling, weekly check-ins, and monthly progress tracking to keep your transformation aligned and intentional. And just as we always say, be sustainable. With sustainable growth is another thing. We'll focus on vision building, consistent practice, and measurable progress to create lasting change. It's one thing that I forgot. After finishing off my 60-day challenge, accountability challenge with my sister, and reading that amazing book by Bob Proctor, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, I committed to bring that into this new year. And so our foundation for this whole year and this whole season will be DVD. And this is something that Bob Proctor talked about in his book about to truly be successful. You had to have these 3 elements. And that was to make a decision, decide, understanding, visualization, visual, and discipline. So those are our foundations for this year when we're talking about rebirth. All right, so you're going to hear me say this month and month over and over again, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about making the decision, choosing to make that change. Because remember, without changing that paradigm, it will truly be hard to really know what self-love is. I am truly excited for this. I just finished another amazing book. Just great. All right, let me keep going. Let me keep going to tell you. All right, so now I want to tell you about the month-to-month journey. I want to look ahead to some powerful things that we're going to explore together in the first half of this year. And I'm going to be very honest. I usually go by with the flow. You know what happened last year when I got stuck. And, if something comes to me that's different, And we might rock with that differently. But right now, this is how we're going to do. In January, it's new beginnings. We're going to set clear intentions, create a vision board, and plant the seeds for transformation. In February, we're going to cultivate self-compassion, understanding self-talk, practice daily compassion, and build deeper self-love. March is all about letting go. Release what no longer serves you and make space for growth. April is all about mindfulness, cultivating awareness and presence in every moment. May is nurturing those relationships that strengthen connections with yourself. And then we're going to end off the first half with creative expression. We're going to tap into your creativity and let it guide your journey to an abundance. So by creating these paths, this is going to be an amazing year. And I just cannot wait to see all of you beautiful souls just transform. So here's how we are structured together. Week 1 will be foundation setting and vision creation. We'll dive into the understanding the truth change of creating vision boards and setting intentions. Week 2, inner work, expression, journaling, personal mantras, decluttering, mind space. We'll focus on all that. And then building new patterns. We'll create healthy habits, morning routines, and mindfulness practice, as well as integrating celebrations to celebrate your progress and set new steps. I know some of this sound familiar, some of the things that we did last year. Of course it did. But this time we're going to use a lot of the shifting of our paradigm exercises within it. All right.
Kroger Delivery makes it easy to do your holiday shopping in a jingle. There might be a lot on your to-do list, but thanks to Kroger Delivery, you can get everything you need delivered straight to your door at the same great prices you'd find in store. Our refrigerated trucks always ensure that your groceries arrive fresh. And right now, you can save $20 on your first order of $75 or more and get free delivery with a Boost membership. Restrictions apply. See site for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
So now I want to share something with you is that as we step into 2025, I've been called to share something powerful with you. Just as the year of rebirth invites us to begin again, I'm starting my own renewal with a 9-day cleanse for spiritual clarity. And this isn't just about starting a new year, but it's about creating a sacred space for true transformation. So last night, about 30 minutes before the new year, I sat in front of my altar. I did a meditation and a prayer because I felt like I wanted to do a nice cleanse before. I remember speaking to a few people earlier in the day that was something that I was going to do a nice cleanse. So as I was sitting at the altar, I asked if this is something that I should share. If I should share this with my listeners, should I share this with my community? Should I share this with family members? And yeah, so this is where I am now with it. But again, family, to support our journey is to begin this 9-day fast cleanse. And I know that I'm telling you today, as I have started mine today, you will be able to pick up any day that you want to. All right. It's not just about physical, once again, cleansing is about creating the space for transformation. All right. So this is how I'm going to structure this. My morning practice, and I'm just giving you a rundown of what it is. I'm starting with my cleansing protocols. I'm setting intentions in my flow into my workbook exercises. So all of those things are going to combine together. And with my midday integration, remember, we're doing things, because we're trying to make it sure that everything flows throughout the day. Sometimes we have to do those check-ins, those midday check-ins. So we're going to check the cleanse guidelines, review intentions, and align daily actions with mindfulness. And then our evening reflection is about documenting our day experience and reflecting the workbook and celebrate those small wins. And for anyone, again, who's been called to join me, there's going to be a free fast cleanse plan that's available for download. And I'll be sharing daily support through the journey, all right? So let's step into our rebirth together. Family, just as our physical cleansing creates the space for our bodies, also our spiritual practices create a space in our souls. And they aren't separate journeys. They are truly mirrors of each other, supporting our complete rebirth. I was reading a book, and I finished it yesterday, and it's called and I hope I'm saying it right, Celestian Prophecy. The Celestial Prophecy. I think I'm saying it right. I'm getting a little tongue-tied. But anyway, it is an amazing book. And in this part of the book, he was speaking about how they were at this, I don't want to call it a retreat, but they was at this village or this building with a lot of priests and everything in there, but they were eating fruits and vegetables and, things that were grown from the earth, like that. And he was saying how spiritually connected that he felt. He felt clear, cleansed, and he had started to develop certain gifts, spiritual gifts. And then it took me back to when I spent the weekend on my spiritual retreat at the Art of Living. And remember, I told you a few weeks ago that it was nothing but vegan food that I was eating. Remember, I shared with you is that one of my gifts kind of like came upon, and it frightened me for a moment, but then I understood exactly what was happening. And that's because I was eating food that was nourishing my spirit, food that was nourishing my soul, and that wasn't holding me down. So when I came home, I said, okay, this is something that I'm truly going to have to continue to keep looking at. But when this book was referred to me and I went and listened to it for the past 2 days, I knew that it was aligned with me and what I am doing at this moment and at this time. And so I knew like, okay, this is what I need to do coming into the new year. And then when I sat at my altar to ask for guidance on what my year to be going in, and I was told to share it with you all. Again, this just happened yesterday. So give me a few days to get this all together, and I'm going to upload it and I'm gonna have a link in the at the website, at the seasonofselflovepodcast.com website, where you can be able to get the downloads for both the book, and if you want to join in on this 9-day fasting cleansing thing, you can go get that as well. And so give me 2 more days to get that to you. As I'm saying right now, it came to me last night, and so I want to kind of implement it all into the workbook as well, so it can be a nice fit little package, little gift right to you. Right to you. And it's just to make the most of this journey, really just to integrate the workbook into our daily lives. So what you can do is begin with attention setting, end with reflection, and track your progress. Again, I want to keep reminding you on how we're going to integrate a lot of things so it'll be so easy for you to follow along. Tomorrow I'm going to share something really special with you all that I received yesterday, an email from a listener who has been listening, but it was just another confirmation on how we are doing here on the Season of Self-Love, and that there are people that are truly listening and are truly growing and transforming in front of our eyes, as well as weekly integrations. We will apply insights, celebrate small wins, and align our actions with our goals, as well as monthly growth to build on our insights and create sustainable change. So for me, again, I'm excited. Just the other day, we had a Zoom meeting. Well, everyone, all the participants that was the 10-day Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life book club, our very first book challenge. It was a 10-day book challenge. And they showed up with their vision boards. And we talked about the book a little bit. We talked about the book in the time allowed that we had. And when I say that these amazing spirits and souls that shared their story and how it related to them was great. I even learned a few things from it too. As I'm talking to you today, I'm still listening to the book. It's connected to me. I'm forever listening to it because I'm listening to it with new ears. But just having that, I said that I wanted to do that too, as where, I will implement into this season with season 3 is that more interactive to where we have more live Zoom calls and stuff like that to go into the different e-courses and programs, and they will be coming sooner than later. That will be coming soon, because I'm truly excited for the growth of the season of self-love. And for sure, we're going to have amazing guests that's coming in the next week or so. That's coming in, and we will definitely have Dr. Will back, who will be joining us a few times this month as well, because Dr. Will is a busy doctor, and I am so excited for everything that he has going on too. All right, so my beautiful people, why I've created this cleanse guide to support the journey, what excites me the most is an opportunity for us to experience this transformative together. So just as we supported each other through our paradigm shifts and the breathing practices, and we can hold space for this journey, this cleansing journey. So let's connect through posts, group sharing, circles, community celebrations to support one another. All of those things, you can go to the website, the season of self-love podcast.com, where I'll have all that information on there for you. All right. So I was speaking real fast, right? Yeah, really fast. All right, family. So 2025 is our year of rebirth. And together we'll embrace new beginnings, we'll nurture self-love, and we will step boldly into our abundance. Again, download your free workbook and join the community. Remember, we got a Facebook group. Yeah, we got a community, and we also have a community too. And let's make this year so extraordinary. Again, thank you for tuning in today, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. So until next time, remember that you are worthy, that you are capable, and you, guess what? It's your time to shine. So let's make 2025 the most unforgettable year. An amazing day. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and empowerment here at the Season of Self-Love podcast. Remember, embracing self-love is a continuous journey, and we're so glad to have you with us. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a review. And don't forget to join our community on Facebook at Season of Self-Love. Connect with like-minded individuals who are also on their self-love journey. Now, if you have any questions or topics that you'd like for us to explore, we love to hear from you. Email us at seasonofselflove@gmail.com and let your voice be heard. So until next time, take a moment for yourself today, and remember, you are worthy of love, joy, and all the beautiful things that life has to offer.